and let's start with that breaking news in the last half hour that a priest has been stabbed multiple times whilst delivering Mass at a church in a suburb of Sydney.
Well, joining us now with the details is our Home and Security editor, Mark White. What do we know? We've seen shocking footage of this vicious attack.
Yes, this is the Christ the Shepherd Church in Wakeley in Western Sydney, where this attack happened. It's 9 o'clock in the evening in Sydney at the moment. This happened at evening Mass at Bishop Murray Emmanuel was presiding over that Mass when video shows, and you can see a still image of the video there, a man who walks forward, then lunges at this priest, stabbing him in the face, and then multiple times, as then members of the congregation jump on top of this man to try and subdue him. The information that we've got at this early stage is that up to 4 people may have been stabbed. The police are saying that they have all sustained non-serious injuries. It's unclear what this individual had in his hand carrying out this stabbing. It looked to be a smallish item. It may have been a bladed item that he was carrying, but enough, whatever it was, it clearly inflicted some stab injuries. So up to 4 people within this church who were stabbed by whatever this man was carrying. He was arrested at the scene, is now in police custody as they try to determine the motivation for what was clearly a horrific attack.
Mark, it is shocking seeing the video. Of course, we've decided not to show the video in full, the stabbing and, frankly, the screaming. But, Mark, this comes just days after another attack in Sydney, another vicious stabbing attack. It's fairly unusual to see a stabbing followed by another stabbing like this. Do we know if there is any link between the two?
Yeah, I mean, this type of multiple stabbing is certainly unusual in Sydney. And, of course, people are reeling from what has happened just on Saturday there. Now to get the news of what is unfolding this evening. That stabbing, of course, at Bondi Junction, at the Westfield shopping centre there, in which this attacker with a knife managed to stab multiple people, killing 6 people, including a mother and her young baby daughter, who was stabbed but survived after surgery in hospital. Absolutely horrific. On that particular occasion, you saw in the news bulletin the father of this man talking about how he had suffered from schizophrenia for a number of years, and absolutely heartbroken and apologetic for what has happened here. The police, with regard to the Bondi Junction attack, said that they had known this individual. He'd never been arrested before, but is someone that they had come into contact with, and they are investigating whether indeed he had singled out women and other vulnerable people to attack. And that was borne out, I think, by the demographics of those killed: 5 women and 1 man.